Hey guys, welcome back to our Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke challenge. This is episode 4, and today we are going to do our best to get to Misty and get our Cerulean City badge. But first we'll do a little recap on our Pokemon and their levels. So we have Riptide, the Phoebus, on level 20 with the Choice Band, since he basically only uses Wing Attack. Gaia on level 19, who is ready to evolve. Aragog the Spinarak on level 21 with Poison Sting, String Shot, Nightshade and Constrict, who is also ready to evolve. Hawkeye the Pidgeotto on level 22 with Gust, Quick Attack, Whirlwind and Sand Attack. And Toxin the Venomoth on level 22 with Dizzy Punch, Disable, Confusion and Poison Powder. And I think we have one more. Slackjaw the Loudred with Body Slam, Uproar, Astonish and Howl. So I did some grinding in between episodes, and I was going to include it as a sped up montage, but I ended up grinding for a long time, even speeding the game up to 500%. I was grinding for half an hour or so. So I've decided that in future, if I record the grinding, I'll only include highlights in the next video, such as learning moves, possibly going up levels, and well, that'd be about it really, I guess. Or if anyone faints while I'm grinding, that's it. But for now, we're going to go up and fight our rival, Blue. And I'm not sure who he's going to want to lead with, so we will lead with Hawkeye, who can take a hit and also dish out some damage. Blue says, "Yo Red, you're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Red." So there'll be a number of rival battles, and I just have to remember how strong he gets each time so we don't get blindsided. So he sends out a Pidgeotto at level 17. We'll go for a Gust and see how much that does. And we see the tackle from Pidgeotto. It doesn't do enough for us, so we'll just go for the Gust and we get the critical hit to feint the Pidgeotto. So Hawkeye gets 411 experience. About to send in a Mareep, so we definitely want to switch. But I'm going to switch into Aragog, who I think would be the best at resisting this special damage. And we'll go for Nightshade, which will do fixed damage of 21 HP. Because Nightshade does damage based on the level of the Pokemon using it. So we don't actually get paralyzed, so we'll be slower than it now. But it lowers our attack, which won't matter since we're doing fixed damage, but the paralysis will matter. And we miss a turn. Okay, the Thundershock does barely anything, so we should be alright with Nightshade and Constrict and Poison Sting. We'll go for a Poison Sting this time. And we take out the Mareep. We get 201 experience, and Aragog goes to level 22, so he'll evolve after this battle. Blue's about to send out a Rattata, so we will send out Gaia to get experience for him, so he can evolve as well. I purposely stopped training Gaia and Aragog so that they would evolve in this episode, because I thought it would be better to watch our Pokemon evolve. Okay, so he's got a Hyper Fang, which is quite scary, so we're gonna go for Gust. Should have swapped into okay, goes for Tail Whip, so we'll just have to swap out after defeating this Rattata. That's the only thing. So we'll go for Quick Attack. And we take out the Rattata. Guy gains 91 and levels up to level 20, so now he'll evolve after this battle as well. He's not getting any attack stats increases, which is very frustrating. So he's going to send out Survivor. So I think our best bet would be Slackjaw with Body Slam or Uproar, whichever one's stronger. Hopefully Slackjaw can live an attack from this thing. Whoops, I don't want to shift Slackjaw, I want to check his moves. Okay, so I'll go for an Uproar, which will be more powerful. But it's not quite enough to take it out, and the Survivor goes for Poison Tail, which definitely hits harder than I wanted it to, but we take it nicely and get the leftovers recovery. So we're going to take out the Survivor with an Uproar, and that is the end of our rival battle with Blue, but not before Slackjaw grows to level 23. Tries to learn Supersonic, which honestly doesn't have the best accuracy, so we won't learn that. But we defeat rival Blue, who says, "Hey, take it easy. You won already." We get 288 Pokédollars for winning. And Gaia starts evolving, which is strange, since Aragog hit the level first. I wonder how the game decides that. Oh well. We're about to get our first real hard hitter, which is a Gyarados, and I love Gyarados. Gyarados is such a cool Pokemon, I always used to run one back in the day. So he learns Bite, and Dark type is actually special in this generation, so we'll have to remember that. But Aragog starts evolving as well, and he's about to become a much more fearsome beast when he evolves into this Ariados, who I also am very fond of. Look at the colour scheme and the design. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Oh, he came back. Oh yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really, you're always plotting behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favour. Obtain the Fame Checker. A chatty gossip like you, that thing's perfect. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell ya. I never really understood the purpose of the Fame Checker. It gives you some interesting tidbits about important figures in the Pokemon world, but other than that, doesn't really seem to serve much purpose. But we are going to continue on our quest by heading up to Nugget Bridge and taking on the trainers up there, who we're going to lead with. Let's lead with Gaia, who can now hopefully hold his own in battle a bit more. So we'll run up to Nugget Bridge and take on these trainers. And so we enter a new route, which means we get a new encounter as well. People call this the Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Unfortunately, we don't have much choice. But Catcher KO would like to battle, sends out a Metapod. So Gaia will be able to easily take out this Metapod. And we'll go with Bite. And it's a no-go. A one-hit KO. A Wooper. We should be able to take out a Wooper as well. Our team unfortunately has still a quite significant weakness to Electric and Rock. And I'm hoping our encounter in this route, or the next one, grants us a bit of resistance. Gain 111 experience, and we have a Poochyena who is Dark. Is Bug good against Dark? Fighting's good against Dark, but is Bug? I don't have any Bug moves on him anyway, so we'll go Toxin. And we'll go, can't go for Confusion, so we'll just go for the Dizzy Punch. And and we get 117 experience, so get a little bit of experience from that guy. Woo, good stuff. Thank you. Let me check my supplies. We did some shopping in the last episode, so we should be good. And you know what, I'm actually going to swap Toxin into the front. I think, no, you know what, we'll go back for Gaia. I'm second, now it's serious. I want to get Gaia up on par with the rest of our team. So she sends out a Tailo on level 12. Okay, so the levels are going to increase with each trainer. And we cut the Tailo's attack, which will be useful since it is a physical type, I think. And we take it out. 151 experience for Gaia. A Magnemite, we would definitely want to swap on that. And I believe Aragog is really the only thing that can take on a Magnemite with fixed damage on Nightshade. Because every other attack that we have on every other Pokemon is resisted by Steel. So it uses Metal Sound, which reduces my special defense, but we're going to take out the Magnemite and then swap Aragog out, hopefully. So it shouldn't matter too much. So he's going to send in Seal. So we will go back into Gaia, who can take a Seal. Unless it has an Ice move, which might do neutral, but stab damage, I think. Neutral because I'm water flying, and flying is weak to ice, but water is resistant, I believe. Possibly neutral. Either way, it'll be neutral. Ah, no, wait, if it was neutral to water. Okay, yeah, doesn't matter, it only uses headbutt. And we take it out with Bite, and we get 256 experience, and we defeat Las Ali. Yeah, we're going to continue on. Here's number 3, I won't be easy. Youngster Timmy sends out a Psyduck. So we should still be able to take this out with Gaia. I don't think it's Psychic type yet. No, it's not, it's just water, but we can still do some significant damage to it. Fire's power was weakened, which is fine because we don't have a fire type move. Disables my bite, so we have to use tackle. Luckily we have more than one attack now. Gets 240 experience, about to send out a Paris. Paris could have some sort of grass move, absorb, something like that. We'll go into Riptide, because at level 14 it shouldn't be doing too much to us. Paris is quite a weaker Pokemon anyway. And we have Wing Attack on Riptide with Choice Band, and it takes it out in one hit, which is good to see. So I've only got 17 levels before Riptide evolves. Can't wait. Ow, stomped flat. How's our team looking? Pretty good, so we're going to continue on, I think. I'm number 4, getting tired. A little bit. So, Lasarelli, I guess you would say that. Oh no, it's a why not? Okay, we could go for Bite, but it's special type. Let's have a look at my stats. I want to switch out, but I don't think I can. Okay, so our attack's definitely stronger. Let's see if we can swap to Toxin. Okay, it's got Shadow Tag, so we're in a bit of a pickle here. We'll go for Splash and see what moves it's got. Because if it has Mirror Coat or Counter, alright, it's got Counter. We could be in trouble here. Mirror Coat, okay. This is really dangerous. It's got Mirror Coat and Counter, which means Counter. Alright, I'm gonna keep going and see if it goes for Mirror Coat again. Get some predictions going. Mirror Coat. Alright, so I should go for Counter. So we're gonna go for Bite, which doesn't take it out. And it uses Destiny Bond. Bond, so we have to use Splash, because if we take it out, we'll go down. My heart is racing right now. This is why I hate Wynauds and Wobbuffets. Alright, so let's use a different move now. And we'll outspeed it, and we take it out with Bite, so we don't lose our Gaia this time around. Thank goodness. So, Wynaut and Wobbuffet, as I've said, are very dangerous Pokemon for Nuzlocke challenges because they use Counter and Mirror Code, which basically takes any amount of damage you do to them. Counter is for physical attacks, and Mirror Code is for special attacks, like Bite is. And I think it doubles it. So basically, we would have been taken out by a Bite if it had have used Mirror Code. Then it used Destiny Bond, which, if we fainted on the next turn, would have also taken out our Gyarados. So we have to wait for it to use another move to fizzle out the Destiny Bond, so we have to use Splash. But we are safe. Meditite is fighting Psychic, I think. I can't remember, possibly just fighting. I'm not too sure. Either way, we'll swap into Hawkeye. So, yeah, I'm going to be quivering in fear anytime a Wynaut or Wobbuffet comes out and I don't have a status move to kill it with. Status moves are the safest way to take it out because, they go down to typically poison more than anything, but sleep would work as well. So we're going to continue on. Okay, I'm number 5, I'll stomp you. I'm so happy that we got past that Wynaut though. Sends out a Mudkip. So we're going to send out Gaia, who should be okay with a couple bites. Critical hit, so I can't tell how much damage it actually did, but it flinches, so we should be able to take it out hopefully. Not quite. So it lowers my attack, but bite is special, so it's very hard remembering which types are special in this generation since it's on a move basis in the later generations, which I've been playing recently. So for example, Bite is special in this generation because it's dark, but it's a physical move in the later generations, which makes sense. So before we face this last trainer, we're going to go back and heal up. Not that anyone's too low, but it'd make me feel a lot more comfortable. And then I'm very excited, after this last trainer we can go get our encounter for Route 24. And if the gods of the Nuzlocke challenge have any mercy, they will not give me a water, flying or bug Pokemon. But we'll have to see. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. We receive a nugget from the mystery trainer. So Nugget's good for selling, which we definitely want. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? No thank you. We're a group of professional criminals specializing Pokemon. Want to join? No, that's alright. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. No thank you. Come on, join us. Nope. I'm telling you to join. Alright, ease off. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. So we're going to enter battle with a Rocket Grunt, which is quite a twist. It sends out a Nidoran female. I'm going to cut its attack. It's probably going to have a poison attack. We'll just have to hope that we don't get poisoned. But it doesn't get a chance to get an attack off, so that's good. Guy grows to level 21. There we go, finally starts getting some stat increases. Oh, why not? Are you kidding me? Okay, we get the chance to switch, so we're going to switch to Toxin and Poison Powder this thing. We're not going to take any chances. We got too lucky last time predicting the non-mirror code, so we're going to go for Poison Powder. And we wanted to use Counter so we can disable it and then use Dizzy Punch. Destiny Bond. Okay, we should disable that, really, I guess. No, I really want to disable Counter. More than anything, to have Supersonic. Confusion. Confusion will be resisted. I guess we'll go for Disable to wreck that Destiny Bond. Okay, tried to use it again. Headbutt poison, so we're gonna go for poison powder just to stall out some more turns, see what else it's got. Counter, there we go. So that's what I wanted to actually disable. I don't think I can disable more than one move though. Disable no more, so we're gonna disable counter. Don't use Destiny Bond. So it goes for counter, so if we can take it out this turn, we should be good, because the Destiny Bond is no longer in effect. Excellent. And that's how you get rid of the pesky Wynauds. Ah, you are good. $480 from the Rocket Grunt. With your ability, you'd become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity, don't let this chance go to waste. So we're going to head to the right over here, to this patch of grass. We're going to swap in Toxin, who can spread the status. Yeah, that'll be fun. And get our first encounter. Which, please don't be bug flying a rock. Water. Ah, and it's a bug type. Okay, not cool. Not a cool game. I do like Butterfree, but honestly we don't need Butterfree, Venomoth, and whatever else we've got. Aragog. We're just gonna have a mono bug team by the end of this. So I'll go for poison powder. At least it can't damage us. So there's always that. Goes for Harden, not gonna matter in a couple turns since poison's going to do. Oh great, it's got shed skin as well. So I can't even hit this with proper damage, poison damage. We might just have to start chucking Pokeballs at it. If I disable it, it'll get struggle, and it might take itself out. We don't want that. Who's got the weakest attack stat? / weakest attack? 37, 35, 45, 14, 55, 35. So it would be Riptide with tackle, I guess, or 60, 50. Alright, we can't take any risks on that. It does have a couple of hardens up. If we let it get some more hardens up, tackle shouldn't take it out. We just have to be careful not to hit with wing attack. Okay, great, so it's cute of poisoning again. Super. Okay, good. So, as long as we don't get a critical hit now. Alright, and I'm not going to risk another one. So we'll just go for the Pokeball. I'm so sick of these bug / flying Pokemon though. It's gonna take one strong rock type to decimate our team. But we catch the Metapod. And record its data in the Pokedex. Even though it is encased in a sturdy shell, the body inside is tender. It can't withstand a harsh attack. So, going by Nuzlocke rules, we have to nickname the Metapod. What do we want to call it? It's gonna be a Butterfree. Butterfree. What can we name it? I'm thinking we'll do something weird like this and call it Psycho, because Butterfree gets some quite good psychic moves when it evolves. And we'll battle this trainer right here. I saw your feet from the grass. If he means my physical feet, that's spelled incorrectly. But if he's talking about my taking on Nugget Bridge, then he was looking in the wrong direction. Whoops, we left Toxin out in front. That's fine, we'll go for the Dizzy Punch. Whoops, no, this was a bad idea. Okay, that was lucky. He could have done some damage with a wing attack. A Dratini. What would a Dratini want to do? Probably just wrap, wouldn't it? So we'll send out Riptide for some experience. I feel like I can't use Riptide in trainer battles too much, in case it gets taken out. Is that a shiny? Or is that just the colour of it? I guess that's just the colour of it. It looks more purple than blue. It in Sparkle though, so I guess it's not shiny. So it goes to the Thunder Wave, which paralyzes and slows our Gyarados. And he goes for the Leer to lower our defense. We'll see how much Tackle does. And he goes for another Leer. And we're paralyzed, so we can actually swap out now because he might have a Slam. Let's go Hawkeye. Another Leer. But we're going to outspeed it and hit with Gust, which hopefully doesn't have to take it out. Even though Jotini is a bit bulky. So Hawkeye goes to level 23, which is handy. Riptide gets 66 and Gaia gets 66 experience and we defeat Campuchane. I thought not. Starting to see some interesting Pokemon now. And naturally all this game wants to give me is things weak to Fury Cutter. Let's have a look at that. Whoops, where's my TM case? So it only does 40 damage, but okay, that's strange. Riptide can learn it. Okay, well I wanted to give it to Ariados, but I guess it's using the old, whatever the original TM number was. I guess it's going by that usability, but we will get a second encounter. His Toxin still at the front. Cool. Give us something good. Please, no more bugs. Ooh, a fighting type, Tyrogue. This is interesting. Now I don't want to poison it because it might have guts. I can't do any damage to it, I'm too strong. Just lob a Pokeball and hope for the best. Rely on that old trick of holding down B when the ball opens up, which I don't think actually did anything. But there used to be rumors that if you hold down and B right when the ball opens up, you increase your chances of catching the Pokemon. And I guess it was what's the word? I can't remember the word, but where it doesn't actually happen, but you think it's happening, so it makes you perform better. I'll think of the word later. But we catch the Tyrogue, and we're gonna nickname this dude. Okay, now I can't remember how to evolve it into the different Hitmons. We're gonna call it, okay, what's something? He's short and spunky and tough. I'm gonna call him something silly. I'm gonna call him Grappler. Grappler. There we go. So he will be handy later. He can take out rock types for us. And we're gonna start taking on some of these trainers as we head over to Bill's. So do I have something to heal that? I got a paralyzed heal, don't I? Because I don't want to run back to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so I'll use this on Gaia. Skip the animation. And we'll put him out the front. Just because I really want him to get strong quickly. So he's got to back up. So we've got to back up. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I've still got gas in the tank. So he's just standing out in the field for a while. Harker Franklin would like to battle and sends out a Sandshrew. I love Sandslash. I took one to the league in my actual Leaf Green playthrough on the Game Boy. Such a good Pokemon. So we get the flinch on the Sandshrew. It's going to be no match for our Gaia today. So we get the flinch and the critical hit. So getting lucky. Corphish. Corphish. That's the crab, isn't it? So we'll stay in and go for Bite. I also love Corphish. Loved it in the anime. And so we get another flinch. So we've got a flinch, a critical hit, and a flinch. Gaia is putting in the hard yards. 355 experience. Defeat Arca Franklin, who says you worked hard. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Nice friendly battle. So we'll take on this guy as well. Local trainers come here to practice. I don't blame them, there is an abundance of trainers up here. Youngster Joey would like to battle. Sends out a swing up. I think we should be okay to go for a couple of bites on this thing. So this was my favourite area to grind when I get the first Seeker in Leaf Green, because it's one of the highest amount of trainers on screen in the game. One of the other ones that I can think of off the top of my head is the bikers at the top of Cycling Road. And Ninkata, no, we'll stay in with. Oh, actually, we could have swapped out for Phoebus. That's okay. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's okay. I was going to say bug resist dark, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, a bunch of bikers and jugglers and that kind of thing at the top of Cycling Road. That's another group of them. So you only have to use the first Seeker once and get 3 or 4 battles again. So first this hiker as well. You're going to see Bill first we battle. So hiker Wayne would like to battle and he sends out Eradicate. Okay. So Eradicate's actually quite powerful. So I'd really love a rock type right about now, but we're going to go for bite. Get the critical hit and a flinch. Yes, excellent. Eradicate can be scary, but it's only got tackled by the looks of it, so we don't have to worry too much. So guy gets 421 experience. Hiker Wayne says you're something, gives us quite a bit of money. Thanks, Hiker Wayne. Take on this next trainer as well. Dad took me to a great party on the SSN at Vermilion City. Your dad took you partying? That's quite strange. Youngster Dan would like to battle, sends out a Spoink. Now I think this thing can get Mirror Coat as well. So we're going to go for a Splash first turn. Or a Tackle actually, so we get damage off at least. Psywave. Should be okay, it's not too strong. Definitely, okay, so we'll go for a Tackle. But Bite would have been super effective there. Guy gains 324 experience and grows to level 22. And we defeat Youngster Dan. I'm not mad. That's good, we had a good battle. You got a good Pokemon. Spoink's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to swap Riptide out to the front. Hopefully don't face any more Wynots. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. That's an incredibly weird thing to say to someone on their first meeting. Picnic at Kelsey would like to battle. Sends out a Sandshrew. Wing attack's not going to do too much, I don't think. Definitely not enough. So we're going to swap out. What's it going to have? It's going to have Scratch and that kind of thing. So we're going to swap into Hawkeye. Possibly Dig. Possibly Sand Attack. Defense Curl. Okay. So we could have gone into Gaia and used Bite, because this thing's going to get pretty bulky with Defense Curl. Scratch. But we survive scratches pretty easily, so that's what I was thinking of. Just gonna go for a quick attack. So Riptide and Hawkeye gain 148 experience. A Beldum. Beldum. Aragog, I guess, would be our best bet. We are definitely going to have trouble with steel types. Nightshade. Takedown. Uh-oh. Okay, easily live that. Thank goodness. I guess if this game doesn't want to give us fire or rock Pokemon, we're just going to have to seriously overlevel our bug Pokemon. We get 330 experience and defeat Picnic at Kelsey, who says my conditioning isn't the best. What are you talking about? You're talking about your boyfriend, now you're talking about your conditioning. So weird, lady. I'm off to see a Pokemaniacs collection at the Cape. Me too. There's just a lot of trainers up here. Hike and Nob would like to battle. Nob always a great name. A Duskull. Let's send in our old buddy Slackjaw, who can take any ghost type move this thing wants to throw at us. Disable, fails. Okay. What is Howl? Howl's attack, isn't it? Astonish would be special, so I'll go for the Astonish. Hopefully it flinches or dies. Don't use Disable. Flinch, cool. So that just stops our Astonish from getting flinched and disabled, and we have to swap out. So Riptide and Slackjaw gain 135 experience. A Curlier. Yeah, we can stay on in the Curlier and use Astonish again, because Ghost is good against Psychic. Maybe get a flinch or a one-hit KO. Even better. 390 experience for Slackjaw. A Spheal. Pretty bulky. Water Ice. Let's go for Toxin. Water Ice. This was a silly mistake because I'm flying. So we are actually going to swap out. Nope, I'm not going to swap out into your guy or Gaia. Good risk that it doesn't have Ice Beam. Don't want to risk that. Gaia should take neutral from Ice. So I'll go back into Gaia instead. I made a mistake, I forgot it would have had Ice moves. Encore. Doesn't go for the Ice moves, so that's good, so I'm going to go for Bite. Water Gun. Shouldn't do too much. Only 1 damage, I think. But we take this Sphere out with Bite. Gain 103 experience. Clefairy. Okay, Clefairy we can take out with Toxin. Give Toxin a bit more screen time, considering he's our starter. So we'll go for the Dizzy Punch. Doesn't quite take it out, don't put us to sleep, thank you. I hate Sing. And we take out the Clefairy without too much hassle. 109 experience, 89 experience for Toxin. You done got me, and real good too. So we're getting quite a bit of money from these trainers now, which is excellent. And we'll fight this last I think, camper. I'm a cool guy, I've got a girlfriend, so I guess that's your girlfriend back there. Camper Flint would like to battle, sends out a Hoothoot. Riptide won't be able to do too much damage to this at all. Okay, that's actually quite good. So we're going to go for Wing Attack again. Lowers our attack. That's annoying. And we take out the Hoothoot. With Riptide, who only gets 174 experience. Boltoy. Yeah, we're going to swap out on the Boltoy, I think, into Gaia. Because Boltoy is ground psychic, I believe. So hopefully a Bite should take it out. Not quite, as long as it doesn't have Mirror Coat. Harden, excellent. So we take out the Boltoy with Gaia, who I'm growing very fond of. Get 174 experience, and we defeat Camper Flint, who says, "Oh darn," and give us some pocket money. Oh, we can get this item. We get TMO2, which contains Poison Tail. Can anyone learn that? So you can actually get stuck here where I am at the moment. No one, okay. You can actually get stuck here in this area. If you save and restart, the trainer will be back standing here, and I don't have cut. So that would be a game over. Let's not do that. Oh, 1 more trainer. Oh, 2 more trainers, okay. I had this feeling I knew I had to battle you. Was it a feeling, or did I just stop so that you could battle me? Youngster Chad would like to battle, sends out a Surf Kit. So it looks like we're not going to have time to do bills and then go take Misty on. So we might take Misty on in the next episode and spread these episodes out a bit so that I'm not creating such long episodes. Totodile. Yeah, we can stay and do some damage to the Totodile so the Riptide gets experience. Okay, critical hit. Very nice. Rage. Uh-oh. Right, we have to take it out this turn. Okay, thank goodness. Because rage builds up over time. The damage from it. Defeat a youngster Chad, I knew I'd lose too. Alright, last trainer. Oh wait, there's a couple trained down there. Double battle. My friend has many cute Pokemon, I'm so jealous. Is it a double battle? I don't think there's double battles in this. It sends out a Totodile. Okay, so we know that we can't do too much damage to this, but we'll have a look. Okay, that's still decent damage. Yeah, we're gonna stay in and take this thing on, I think. Even if it has bite or tackle. Leah. Okay, so we're gonna take it out. And then possibly switch out depending on what comes in next. Diglett. Yeah, let's switch out into... Let's go Slackjaw because we haven't had much of him this episode. I'm going to go for the Uproar, our most powerful move. We get the critical hit, didn't need it. Okay, and 225 experience, Staryu. Let's swap into Gaia, who can do super. Oh wait, Staryu's not psychic. Oh well. I was thinking that it was water psychic like Starmie, but it's not. But we get the flinch and take out the Staryu. 294 experience. Defeat Lass Haley. I'm not so jealous. And we finally reach Bill's. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with the skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. Sure. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. When I do, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. So we'll do old Bill a favour. Red initiated the teleporter cell separator. I want to know what the experiment he was trying to do was. So where's the Clefairy? Or the cells of the Clefairy? Yeah, thanks bud, I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't, that's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh here, maybe this'll do. And we get the SS ticket. That cruise ship SSN is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand a fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on and have a good time. Thanks, Bill. I think in the original Kanto games, didn't you get a Pokemon from Bill's house? I can't quite remember. Hello, are you here alone? If you're out at Cerulean's Cape, well, it should be as a couple. This cape is a famous date spot. Misty, the gym leader, has high hopes about this place. What do you mean she has high hopes about it? To do what? Anyway, I guess they're not going to battle us. So, we've battled all these trainers, so we're going to head back to Cerulean. And we will end the episode back in Cerulean City. Since we're getting to nearly an hour. And then next episode, we can go take on Misty and the Rockets. And head on to... Where's the next destination? Mount Moon. Possibly Celadon in the underground. I'm not sure. It's been a while. But we'll find out next episode. So I'd like to thank you for joining me today for our Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. I hope you continue to tune in to see how we fare against the world of Kanto, which hopefully is very well. And I hope you have a pleasant day.